All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special day. I'm super excited because I get my 2023 Phoenix today. I've been waiting on the call to tell me that my boat is ready to go and ready to pick up. We're about 3 weeks out from the first event of the 2023 open season. So I was really hoping we would get it, this week, and got the call this morning. And here we are. I just hopped in the truck. I've got to meet with my banker first to sign all the paperwork as far as the loan, because I finance my boats every year. And then we've got to make the run all the way to Winchester, Tennessee, which is about two and a half hours from my house here in Dayton. So we've got a little bit of a drive ahead of us, but I couldn't be more excited. We're going to go pick up the 2023 rig. And yeah, we're going to do a brief little walkthrough once we get there. So let's hit the road. I'm going to just enjoy my time, with a little bit of music, a little bit of podcasts, and soon enough, we will be there picking up the 921 Elite. All right, so we're here at the mothership in Winchester, Tennessee, here in the Phoenix factory. Check this out. Do you see your boat here being built? This right here is like one of the last steps, last areas, the rigging and all that. But yeah, so I'm wearing my jersey right now because we're doing a little walkthrough and talking to some of the employees. One of the coolest things about Phoenix is the fact that, it's a big family, and these people it's a real tight knit. I got to be part of their company picnic. They treat their employees right, and that's why they create such a great product in the end. But so I got to visit inside the factory. We're about to go pick up the actual 921 Elite. A lot of other people are going to get their boats pretty soon. All right, guys, so here we are in the boat yard. Look at all these boats out here waiting for their owners, waiting to be shipped. But here, this is the boat that I wanted to see today. This is my 2023 921 Elite. All right, looks very familiar. It seems like just like yesterday that I was picking up a boat that looked just like this last year. My 2022 921 Elite was pretty much exactly the same. The only thing that I see that's different, we've got a slightly darker sea deck in this one. I see something over there by the steering wheel, or by the throttle here. I don't know what that is. Oh, we got heated seats. Wait a minute, I had no idea. That's pretty cool. That's a bonus. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Didn't remember ordering it actually, but hey, bonus. So this boat right here is to me the perfect bass boat that I've ever had. That's why I ordered the same exact boat. I like the color. It's a really good color to resale. A lot of people like this blue kind of blue and black coloration. I think it looks really sharp, but let's check it out real quick. So as you can see, don't have the Motor Guide Tour Pro up here yet. We're going to install that at bassboatelectronics.com. We've got the cover right here. That's one of the cool things about Phoenix is they've got the best cover system that I've ever seen in a bass boat. Really keeps that cover pitched right, so you get the rain coming off of it instead of just pooling somewhere. But that's what this is, this pole system. Console here, we've got the dual mount shroud. Okay, so we're going to end up, I think, putting a Bass Boat Technologies mount on top of this to kind of just shore everything up even more. But you could just put your 2 units right here, and you'd be good to go. All right, everything back here pretty much the same. I don't think there's anything in the builds right now. I couldn't turn the engine over if I wanted to. Power pole pumps, should have power pole charge over there. Perfect, all that is good. We got the Mercury 250 V8. Of course, power pole blades, 8-footers, love that. Atlas jack plate. This year, I think last year I had a I think I had a black one. Maybe I just had a silver one. Maybe it's the same exact one. But yeah, man. What are some other extras that I got? Of course, we got the hot foot down there, under there. The reason why I like the 921 Elite, the Elite 1, is this big center box. It has a ton of storage. Love that center storage. To me, I like just having one big storage box in the center, and as opposed to like divided, sections. To me, I like that. Lifting it up, you got everything right there. So that's why I like the 921 Elite. The Elite 2 is a little bit different in that it has those dividers. But another thing that I added on last year that I really, really liked is these dual strap, the rod straps here on both sides. I really like that because I could have, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you've got more straps for like real rough weather or something like that. Big seas, you've got that extra insurance. But also I could put, my B group of rods, below, and strap those below, and then put my A rods, above them, so they don't get mixed together and tangled. So it makes it a little bit easier to manage throughout the day. Other than that, I'm really excited about that heated seat. That's gonna be pretty handy when you're idling around and your butt gets cold. Yeah, so that's pretty much it right now. We're gonna do a full walkthrough pretty soon on this. The next step is tomorrow morning. I'm gonna drive it up to Knoxville to the bassboatelectronics.com warehouse. They're gonna start rigging that pretty soon. I'm not gonna be as a part of the rigging process as I normally am, just because we're finishing up building the house. But they're going to do a great job. I'm more or less just in the way when I'm there anyways. So so we're going to get this all done, and then after that, after we rig everything, we're going to go ahead and get it wrapped. So Ride Hide Wraps is going to wrap it again. Nothing crazy there. Pretty much the same exact wrap system, or the same exact wrap design that we've had for the last several years. Just real simple, sharp, easy to read, good branding in my book. Another thing, the speakers look a little bit different this year. Slightly different. Still got that Fusion stereo system. There's a speaker down there. But yeah, that's what we got going on. So still a lot to do before the first open of the season, Lake Eufaula. But honestly, this is a really, really good first step. We've got a few weeks before, we need to be ready to go fishing. And honestly, that's the most amount of time that I've had in the last few years for getting my boat and prepping it before the season. So we are ahead of the game. I'm excited that we finally got the boat, and I'm ready to get in this office for the year. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you have any questions about Phoenix and why I chose the 921 Elite over some of the other boats that they have in their lineup, please drop a comment below. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'm going to see you out on the road taking this baby home.